everybody, it's Carissa Lightman with Twisted Bodies, here to bring you a wonderful warm-up for dressage, hunter jumpers, whatever equestrian form you might ride. So first, let's get our body actually warmed up. Let's build a little heat, get moving, and then we'll get into some active stretching to help keep us loose while we're in the saddle and not make our horse very angry. So start by bending the knees gently, about hip distance apart, a little further if you need to. If you've got tight hip flexors, you can go a little further. We're gonna let those arms hang by our side. And we're just gonna start by bouncing a little bit. It seems silly, I know, but we're just trying to loosen up the joints, get all the tension out of the body, and get our body warm. So we're trying to build heat here. I'm really gonna start bouncing, letting everything kind of shake and shimmy, letting everything move around. You can dance it out if you want to, move however you please, just bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. We're gonna take this a little bit wider now, so step those feet out. Remember, when you warm up the body, a good 5 to 10 minutes to really build heat. So I'm stepping a little wider. I'm not really toed out very much. I'm gonna think of gently drawing my tailbone down to the floor, and I'm gonna start swinging the arms. And yes, again, seems silly, I'm letting my hands slap my back, but I'm trying to get that tension out of my shoulders. And again, building up some heat. This gives you a nice active stretch of the shoulder joint, but it also takes the tension out. And then we're gonna open on a diagonal. You'll feel a different type of stretch here. Looks like a bad dance, that's okay. Let your eye gaze follow your hand. Still keeping my core engaged, but I'm not contracting it, I'm not grunting it, not bearing down in it. It's just gently engaged. Good, we're gonna bring it up. Let those legs straighten, but don't lock your knees. Start by circling the shoulders back. And reverse it. And we're gonna take hands to our shoulders and we're gonna make even bigger circles. You can bend the knees a little bit here if you need to. You're gonna feel this start to get in between the shoulder blades, the front of the chest. Think of drawing a big circle at the elbow, about 10 times. And then reverse it. Good. Let those arms relax. Give them a little swing forward back. It's like you're clapping to the front, clapping to the back. I like to do my warm-up right before I tack my horse up, before I even put that curry comb on him. Lets me get a little bit relaxed, clear my head from whatever I was doing earlier in the day. Because if I'm relaxed while I am grooming and tacking my horse is gonna be a little bit more relaxed. Our energy feeds their energy and vice versa. Good. Now, this one is also a little bit silly. We're gonna stretch out our triceps. We use them a lot for riding. So, if you think of taking your hand up and tapping as much as you can between your shoulder blades without letting the rib cage pop open. So I'm gonna keep that engaged. And as I do this, I'm gonna do it quickly. So I'm gonna just swing my arm and tap, and tap. This is a really active warm-up, really active stretching of the muscles, so that we have a better reaction time and a faster time relaxing the muscle when it needs to be relaxed. Good. Now, let's take our legs so that our heels are right underneath our sits bones, big toes forward, and watch, if your knees are rolling in or rolling out, maybe you need to roll the thighs out a little bit to find that stability, or maybe you need to roll them in if your knees are going out. So find that directional pull for yourself, and then we are gonna start at the top of our head and slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time. If you find a sticky spot, stay there. You can soften the knees a little bit, but keep rolling all the way down, keeping that weight right over the arches. Relax at the bottom, shake the head, yes. Really shake it. Letting all that tension out of the neck, the tops of the shoulders, where that upper trap comes in. And then shake your head no. If you have high blood pressure, or maybe just being upside down gives you a little vertigo, then go as far as you can and return back. Remember, you can modify and change this however you need for your body. Make a little circle with your head, like you're drawing a circle in sand, and reverse it. Drop that tailbone like you have a big, heavy dinosaur tail, and let yourself roll back up, one vertebra at a time. And again, let the arms hang, let the neck hang nice and loose. If you feel a spot that's sticky, maybe you need to stay there for a second. Ooh, we're gonna take that again, nod the head, slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time, keeping that weight nice and center over your arches, feeling your core draw up, away from your t-shirt. When you reach the bottom, as far as you can go, plant the hands on the floor, maybe on the shins if you can't get to the ground. Either way is fine. And then inhale, lengthen your spine to the ground and look forward, just ahead of you. Find that big stretch in the hamstrings. Now we're gonna stay here for a moment. Go ahead and plant your left hand just underneath your sternum and reach the right hand open. Give yourself a little twist. My knees are soft here, they're not locked. And then bring that right hand down, replace it with the left. Give yourself another little twist. And back down. I'm gonna let myself lower down. Bend those knees. If you can, now place those hands on the floor if they weren't before. And it's okay if the legs don't straighten here, but I'm gonna shift my weight forward to my hands so I feel my weight there. I'm gonna drop my head, and I'm gonna think of lifting my sits bones to the ceiling, getting a deeper stretch. Look to the belly button, stretching through the neck and the shoulders. Exhale, drop the tailbone again. Look forward this time. So I'm in like a little squat position, lengthening my spine forward. And from here, I'm gonna lengthen that right leg and look to my right shoulder. And then bring it down. Lengthen the left leg, look to the left shoulder, and bring it down. Right, and down, left, and down. Now we're gonna add that twist to it. So take your left hand into the center, right underneath your sternum. We're gonna lengthen that right leg and twist open. Good. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales here. Drawing that belly button away from the t-shirt. We're gonna keep that core engaged. Don't let your weight shift back. Try to keep it nice and centered between the hand and the feet. And then bring the knee in, bring the hand down, and we'll switch to the other side. Make sure that you're trying to keep your breath slow and steady. This is where you can start thinking about your rhythm and your tempo. Your breath is gonna definitely help you control. On the exhale, rotate yourself back down. From here, we're gonna go into some little pulses. So think of lifting your toes to the ceiling, putting your weight to your heels, lift that belly off your thighs, and lengthen your sternum forward. Now we're gonna let those arms relax, just as if we were riding on our horse. And I know I'm a little pitched forward, this isn't really where you would be, but we're trying to warm up the glutes and not so heavy in the quads. So think of bringing those sits bones closer towards each other, core's drawn in, and I'm just gonna take a few little pulses here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now go a little lower and bring yourself all the way up. For 1, tuck that booty under, all the way back down. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach those hands towards the side. Rotate those thumbs backwards. And reach the sternum up. Circle the arms. And roll it down. We're going to take that squat position one more time. Lift those toes. Drop the booty. Get that weight into your heels and arches. Now from here, scoop the belly. Drop the tailbone a little bit and roll up. So it's a little bit different squat. Closer to what you would be using in your saddle. Notice I'm over my hips now. Arms in front, we're gonna take little twists, warming up the oblique. My left arm is gonna stay where it is. Take a nice deep inhale and twist back by pulling this elbow like you're pulling it into your hip or the side of your body. So inhale for 1, 2, exhale forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nod the head, roll all the way back down. Shift that weight up towards the ceiling. Look at your belly button one more time, stretching out that neck. Lower down. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen the sternum forward, bend the knees. Step back with that right foot, big old lunge here. Think of that back heel pressing to the back wall, lowering the pelvis to the floor, lengthen the spine. My belly button's still lifting away from my thigh. I can feel my glutes firing up now. We're gonna lower that back knee to the floor. Reach those fingertips forward, lift, lift, lift. Think of tucking that tailbone under to get that stretch and traction on your hip flexor. Also in the quad. Good stretch here. Getting everything open that we're about to tighten up while riding. And now bring those hands back down. I'm gonna keep my right hand where it is, opening out towards the left. Really rotating in. Nice deep inhales and nice deep exhales here. And back down. Now, here's the tricky part. I'm gonna take that back knee. I'm gonna slide it in so it's right underneath my hip. I'm gonna tuck my toes, so I've got a little cushion there to push off of. And I'm gonna lift myself up. I've got my pubic bone zipping towards my belly button. Hands to my hips. I'm gonna think of pushing through that back heel, and I'm just gonna hover my knee off the ground. And then we're gonna take little pulses here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it on 10. Here comes the hard part. I'm gonna rotate this leg open like a door. Rotate it open. Rotate it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sliding on my socks. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, don't go down to the ground. Step this foot in. Bring your hands down, lift the tailbone, and we'll bring that other leg back. Really stretch through that back heel, lengthen the spine. Drop the pelvis towards the ground, find that deep lunge stretch. Slowing your breath down, remember rhythm and tempo here. Lower that back knee, uncurl the toes. Reach the fingertips forward, lift up. Think of tucking that tailbone, getting that traction on that quad and that hip flexor. Bring those hands down. Keep that left hand where it is. Rotate open to the right. Big rotation here. And back down. Now again, slide that back knee in. Tuck the toes. hands to hips. Take a nice deep inhale, tuck the pubic bone towards the belly button, and then we're gonna lift and hover off the floor. Little pulses here, 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the knee, open and close for 1. Open, close for 2. Open, close for 3. Open, close for 4. Open, close for 5. Open, close 6, and 7, and 8. Keep it here. Reach those hands, step it in, roll it down. Woo. Drop the tailbone. Dinosaur tail gets heavy so you can roll up. I'm going to turn to face the front so you guys can see what's happening here. I'm going to step my feet nice and wide. Lower down as if you were on your horse. Tuck that tailbone. From here, hand stays on my hip. I'm going to take this hand up and I'm going to reach so I can stretch that QL. Really actively stretching it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now stay here. We're gonna think of tucking pubic bone to belly button. So we're gonna really warm up that lower rectus. So from here, I'm tucking my tailbone really far under, and then I'm releasing it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold it in on 8. Now, you see I'm really tucked here like I have a C curve to my body almost, and I'm gonna think of pushing out of the ground with my legs and squeezing up with the outsides of my glutes. So lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it all the way up. All right, now let's get across our body. So open those arms to a little goalpost position. I'm gonna be twisting across and taking my knee and my elbow together, elbow to the outside. So think of crossing the body with the arm and with the knee. From here, lifting it up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right and left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing, but we're gonna go Frankenstein. So you're thinking of like touching the toes in front of you and twisting towards it. So opposite hand to foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shrug those shoulders to the ears. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Press that left arm down as far as you can, really pushing out of the heel of the hand. Give it a little shake back and forth. Turn those fingers behind you. Press them back. And release it all down. Bring it up. Shrug the shoulders. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Push the right arm down. Give it a little shake back and forth. Reach those fingertips behind you. Press it back. And release it down. Bring it up. Now we've got to warm up those hamstrings. So I'm going to think of keeping my knees together. Don't let the knee go back or forward. I want them right together, right underneath me. I'm going to squeeze my glutes, and I'm also thinking of tucking that tailbone down to the floor. Not underneath me, just down to the floor. I'm going to stand with my hands on my hips, and I'm going to think of kicking my heel to my booty. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Here's what it looks like from the front. Knees are together. I'm squeezing a $100 bill there. Drop that tailbone, engage the core, flex the foot, and kick to the booty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Shake it all out. Give a little bounce. You should be ready to ride. Nice and warm. You'll be a lot more calm, a lot more relaxed. Your horse will appreciate it. Your body will appreciate it. Check in with your rhythm and tempo. And what's king? Line is king. You're welcome, Gretchen.